Hey guys, so still do the famous intro once I get to camp, but I don't know, you guys know by now that well, I guess I should start off by saying I'm going to my base camp. Haven't been there in a while, as you guys know, but just didn't feel like walking the 3 hours nice and quiet, so figured I'll kick on the camera and just chat for a minute or two, because I know how much y'all like my ramblings. Ramble on. Now the time is now. Sing my song. But yeah. Oh, this is harsh. Make your base camp 3.5 hours up the mountainside. Oh, holy crap. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about a couple things. I'm back, and my last video was horrible. Holy. All my videos have been shot on my LG G4 cell phone. And don't know what happened, but not saying it was ghosts, but it was probably ghosts. After my day hike to the cemetery, the camera stopped working, so switched cell phones. And the audio apparently was horrible. So, to make a long story short, I got a new phone. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath. It's almost water time. Yeah, so, got a new phone. And well, after this video, we'll see how good it is. So, I hope you can hear me, because that really pissed me off. I had to cut out a lot of footage of just my day hike, simply because you couldn't hear anything. Yeah. Whew. So guys, I am back, and not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it. My last video, it took a lot to get out, and even this morning I had to just get up and go, otherwise I wasn't gonna do it. And had the bus not shown up right when it did, I would have turned around. It's been hard. A lot of life stuff going on lately. Obviously, moved to Agassiz, and things like that. You know, it's pretty nice out here, but it's hard to find a place to stay. Small town, so rentals are few and far between. So we are actually expanding our search currently, and could possibly move back to the lower mainland. Coquitlam. Trying not for Surrey. I hope not Surrey. But yeah, anywho, you gotta be kidding. There's more garbage here. It's a shame. More garbage. More garbage. I'd sit here for a minute. Just take the backpack off. Yeah, sorry guys. This is one of my, I have about 3, depending on how tired I am, 3 or 4 stopping points. Little rest stop areas. This is rest stop number 2. I took a break, actually a nice break. It's pretty much like 10 minutes into the hike, but it's pretty steep. And there's a little pull-in area that people over time have created, and it's become basically a shooting range slash just dump zone. And it's pretty bad this time. It's pretty bad. There's a lot of garbage. I was, because whoever it was dumping their garbage dumped their old insurance papers that you didn't even have to go through the garbage. It was just laying about. So I could put you on blast right now, but I don't know. I don't know if that car was stolen, right? Like those insurance papers could have been stolen here. If I was to post somebody's information because I assumed that it's them dumping, and somebody, like, I don't know, rolls up to Buddy's house with like a rifle or something, that's on me. So stop dumping your shit. If you're gonna dump your shit, be a little more smart about it, I guess. But in hindsight, don't dump your shit. That's for a lot of hikers going up this trail, that's like a big spot for people to rest at, and it was pretty crappy. Walking up, I was telling you that as it was for me, I was, having a little bit of a hard time just getting into coming out today, and just stopping there, it was like just the additive to why I've been getting so pissed off with people in the first place, and like just hypocrisy in general, and so much shit going on in the world today. It's pretty crazy, but we're in the bush, so point of these videos is to try and get away from all the bullshit that's going on in the world. So on my end, I won't talk about anything, but yeah, it's to the point now where it's starting to hit close to home, you know. It's pretty insane. But anyways, yeah, showed you a couple clips of what my first break area looked like, and yeah, it's beyond bad. On my end, like I said, I was already wanting to turn around, and I had to pull out my cook gear, and I just ended up having a coffee and a smoke, and just kind of relaxed. Filmed a couple pointless little scenery shots, and said, you know what, let's at least make it up the hill, and then from there it's okay, let's make it around the corner. And now I'm at my second rest stop, so this is gonna happen. Sorry for the rambling. But yeah, it's hasn't been easy. Been gone for a while, so when you come back, it's difficult. It is. It's hard to get into things when you've got so much going on in life, and so much uncertainties. It's like, while this is well deserved, it's almost at the same time feels like, why are you going out to relax when you've got all this shit to do? But for me, on my end,
I have to, if not be out here right now today, I have to try. And I'm trying. It was funny, the bus driver, because he seen me all geared up and was talking and asking me if I was going for a hike, and I told him, you know, I got a camp, because in Agassiz our mountain is literally right there, so I can, once I get to my bush camp, if I had like Roman candles or something like that, hey, it's October, so maybe this is a good idea. Get a couple fireworks next time up at camp. But if I light off fireworks from my camp and they make it through the tree line, my house will be able to see me. So it's kind of neat. I get to stare at the general direction of my base camp every day. But anyways, point is, talking to the bus driver and telling him I got a camp, you know, and I do outdoor skills and bushcraft, and he looks at me, he goes, witchcraft? I'm like, no, bushcraft. He goes, whew, I thought you said witchcraft. I didn't continue the conversation any further. If only he knew. But yeah, just thought it was kind of funny. Could you imagine if I told him that I was pagan? Probably would have kicked me off the bus. Anyways, my rest stop is long enough. Just wanted to highlight the ride with the bus driver because he was pretty jazzed about it. So another person that has no idea what outdoor living, what bushcraft skills are, things like that. Never even heard of the show Alone before, so it was kind of cool. I meet a lot of people whenever I'm dressed up like this, because obviously this isn't my normal everyday attire. But yeah, it's neat. People look at me different and seem to talk to me more. It's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, let's get on with this adventure. I've talked long enough. So, just hit rest stop number 2. I've been sitting down for about 10 minutes. Been hearing quite a bit of sounds, actually. Anyways, hopefully I don't get eaten on camera at least. But anyways, wanted to show you something. Excuse the cigarette. This is my, you guys have seen this area before in some of my videos, nothing fancy, just a quick pullover stop with a stump, and nice little creek here, something to enjoy. But I wanted to highlight something. It's the difference between the higher elevations that people go to and the lower elevations that people go to can be categorized quite easily. You've seen all the garbage that I showed you earlier at the lower elevations. While that's quite shitty, those people are lazy, and the nice real people that come to the higher elevations do things like this. They find groundwater. This little creek is pouring, sorry for the shakiness, is pouring out of the side of the mountain, and it's basically just groundwater seeping through from this creek right here. And just to make it extra clean, because I've talked to the person on one of my last hikes that did this, and he's mad that other people keep removing it, so he's obviously put it back again. But anyways, this is like the cleanest water right there coming out that pipe. Woohoo! Fuck you, Aquafina. Fuck you, Nestle. By the way, that's what Nestle is doing, and you're paying a lot of money for that water. Nestle didn't do that, by the way. I should iterate that. That's a hiker. I think he lives in one of the houses at the bottom of the mountain here. And with that clip, Father, pretty sure we've had a conversation about good water on the side of a roadway. I think it was more a highway or something, but anyways, good laughs. But yeah, just sunshine. Sunshine is shining. Got about 5 more minutes here before I head on up further into the trail. Got here a little faster than I thought. Pretty cool. Wow. Woodland creatures. Blessings of the day to you. Fire rabbit here. North Face Shiem. Bridal Falls Service Road area. You know the spiel. Gonna give her its official new name today. This is now Camp Gribbly. If you know my side of the mountain, talk about the book all the time, so if you follow my channel, you better know about the book. Sam Gribbly was the little boy in the book. Anyways, this is Camp Gribbly. I'm tired of saying North Face Shiem, Bridal Falls Service Road, Base Camp, blah, blah, blah. This is just Camp Gribbly. And I'm glad to be back. It's been about 4 hours of travel, so time to take off the backpack. Oh yeah. One thing I noticed coming in, my water source has dried up. So, drank most of my water, obviously, coming up. So I may have to hike back onto the road and get a couple good cups before nightfall, definitely. But right now, let's just take the backpack off and relax a little bit. Oh. That's what I'm excited for. Come on. Aha. Always a little soupy. I'm hungry.
That was what I needed. Just what I needed.
Oh, it's like a little treat. A little coffee. It's my little precious.
Oh, nectar of the gods. Maybe I'll save that for later. Oh, guys. Just ate some quick oatmeal and drink some coffee here and relax a minute. And then let's get this fire going because it's been how long since I've done a fire? I'm a little excited for this. Pretty tight quarters, as usual. That's what I get for buying a 4x4 tarp when I should have got a 3x3. No regrets, though. That is a great tarp. Make a home with that tarp, not just a shelter. Anyways, guys, my chance. Ooh, sorry for the shakiness. My chance to redeem myself. Let's go on in. Here is my Grand Trunk hammock. The thing is awesome. As you've seen from my silent video before. Oh. Get a shot of the logo. Oh yeah. Grand Trunk Cryptek. Love this hammock. Oh. So yeah, just spent the past little bit setting up. And look at that. Glorious. Another shot of the fire that I'm letting die down. Yeah, I didn't do any fancy fire skills, not for this one. I'm sure I'll have another fire later. Let that die down and play around, and if not, there's always the morning. Let's go take a look at the water situation. That sucks. That's my water source from the other side of the trail. Had to get out and walk just a couple minutes. But yeah. Sunshine. But yeah, it's just looking a little dry there. Interesting. Walked up, could hear more running water, so I came over here. And at least it's not a trinkle that I'm fighting to fill my cup up with. Let's get some water. Whoa! Woo! 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 There we go. Nice sunny day. Let's go back. Got some water now though. Alright. Made it back to camp with water. So I got dinner. Got water for dinner and probably another coffee. If I'm lucky, there'll be some leftovers in the leftover water for my breakfast in the morning. And if not, well, guess I'll be walking back up. Good times. Didn't take as long as I wanted, but it's quite inconvenient with my creek all dried up. Kind of sucks. What can you do? But I think it's almost time to get some fire going. Get some firewood going, I mean. I don't think my 3 logs that I have stashed there are gonna last me the night. Woohoo! So, just got a couple rounds. Got 4 there, another one there. Just stopping to make some coffee. And I got my top there. It'll process down. All dead standing. Feel like for some reason I need to reiterate to everybody that I use dead standing. Have I ever used live stuff? Of course I have. But you always try to use dead standing. Dead standing. I will use, actually this guy here was a small, wispy, live twiggy tree. But you gotta understand, this is all death. The sunlight barely comes through, so all these little wisps end up dying, like everything you see here. Doesn't that look just magnificent? Very cool. But yeah, everything here is pretty well dead, except for the big guys. Understand? So, yes, like I said, got me some 5 rounds. Just making a little bit of instant coffee. No cowboy coffee today. Just El Quico. El Quick O. I want my coffee fast. So yeah. That's the update for the moment. While it was dark, or before it got dark and while the creek bed was dry, grab as much of the big rocks as I can and Hopefully they don't explode in my face. But yeah, I'm gonna build a grandiose, nice big back mantle. Something to reflect the heat off the side and into my shelter. But yeah, it's kind of relaxing for the night. Busted my butt getting a bunch of those rocks, so got me a big rock to see it on. So I'm just gonna take a minute. Woo. Some Mountain House mac and cheese for dinner. Mac and cheese product. Just got the water boiling on the fire right now. Yeah. Gonna have some good eats. Some mac and cheese. Alright. Get this show on the road. Alright. 10 minutes. Alright, guys. Sure looks like mac and cheesy to me. As usual, I've probably added a little bit too much water. Oh, that's good. Let's eat. Morning. Morning, morning, morning. That was an alright sleep. It's about 9 o'clock now. I've been rolling around in the hammock for about a half hour. But I have to pee. It's time to get up. So I'm pretty sure there's a rule with fire reflectors that when you need the fire or the wood, you just take it from your reflector because it's like emergency wood. Now that's what I've told myself in this case. So I've been burning pieces of wood from my fire reflector. But I got all these rocks now, so it's okay. It's still too early to be sparking a conversation. So we'll leave it there. Good morning though. Nice blue skies. The sun hasn't crossed over yet, so a little chilly up here still. It was a good sleep though. Sort of. It wasn't bad. Knees hurt a little bit, but kind of seems to be the norm with me with hammocks. I've been looking at under blankets, under quilts. Get uber toasty in there, so if I can do that, then I'm sure my knee problem won't be an issue. Hopefully. Right arm.
Alright guys, just kind of sat around for an hour or so. It's about 10:30 now. The sun is just about to break over the mountain here, so it's been kind of a cold morning. Didn't feel like going up the way to get more water, so I just drank the little bit that I had. But yeah, sat around, had a little tiny fire, let that die back down, and packed up after it died. Now I'm gonna head on out of here. So thanks for coming along with me on this one. I know it wasn't as adventurous or as exciting, but I got a couple big things planned now that I'm finally back out, back in the groove. Felt good. Took me a little bit of motivation, but it felt good. Felt good to be back here. But now I want to go somewhere else. Of course he does. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming along. Stay tuned, and till the next time, follow the rabbit trail.
Alright, towards the bottom. Now, just gotta grab my bike. Ow. Stashed my bike at the bottom of the mountain because, oh yeah, I never got to tell you guys. So, the last time I rode my bike down the mountain, there was no brakes. And death almost consumed me twice. So, I've learned, there's a reason for the difference between normal rubber brakes and disc brakes. And wow, that happened so long ago, and I still haven't even had a chance to talk about it. But yeah, so hopefully my bike is here. Oh yeah, of course she is. And I got her locked up. Why? Because it's a Surrey thing. Alright guys, now I'm out of here. Till the next one, follow the rabbit trail.